earth was built first long ago by the greatest of gods, and there was once a feud between two brothers that split all the world between darkness and light. Grendel is on the dark side. He's a part of that terrible race that God cursed. But we are God's greatest beings of all. We are truly blessed by Him with our sacred ways. We are oh so awesome. I know people think I have this job to present art's beauty or something like that. But it's really for the sexy babes, the power, the glory, stuff like that. Those idiots.
Go. This is today's first mission, interpreting the major theme of the hypocrisy of human nature. The original quote from the book that portrayed Shaper in the previous scene was,
"He sang for the praise of women, one in particular, and for the honor of a famous king's hand on his arm. If the ideas of art were beautiful, that was art's fault, not the Shaper's."
As one can see, though the Shaper is held in high esteem for his ability to create beautiful words and music, his motivations for doing so are not because of the art in itself, but for three big wants of mankind.
Power, sex, money.
This in turn reveals how people are not, in fact,
oh so awesome,
but how hypocritical they can be. They aren't gonna hurt me. Ow! No! So they'll hurt me if they get a chance.
This is mission number 2, interpreting Grendel's second revelation about humans. This is the original quote.
And I understood, as shocked as I'd been the first time, that they could kill me, eventually would, if I gave them a chance.
This is significant because this is the second time that Grendel encounters humans, and every time he does, he learns something that he could not have learned by merely watching them. In this specific scenario, Grendel exposes the ruthless nature of humans, which highlights the irony that humans are the ones who caused Grendel the violent monster. This also shows the relationship Grendel has with humans and how there is a lack of communication between the two, despite the fact that they speak the same language.
We speak the same language, man.
Go away.
Talk to me. I, the kind, benevolent king, love you all. Here are my treasures, 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 treasures. Oh,
me and my bloodthirsty ways.
Mission number 3, satirizing the sharp contrast between dark and light, good and bad. The original quote from the novel is,
"My heart was light with Hrothar's goodness, and leaden with grief at my own bloodthirsty ways."
Throughout the novel, there is a recurring theme of good versus evil. This is the author's intention because he wants to expose the stupidity of how human beings think that everything is either good or evil, black or white. More specifically, by contrasting Hrothgar and Grendel, he shows that humans have even convinced Grendel that such a tunnel vision exists, and therefore he is bad and they are good. Why not? Why not? Why not?
This is mission number 4, recognizing personification and its function. The original quote is,
Why not? The darkness hissed around me. Why not? Why not? Teasing, tormenting, as cold as a dead hand closing on my wrist.
The purpose of the use of personification is that each personified element of the story becomes another character. In this case, the darkness speaks to Grendel as he questions how the Shaper could enrage him with such slander. This heightens the dramatic effect, and it emphasizes the point that Grendel is alone, and all those around him are against him.
I'm a tree, so I'm wearing green. Go green! Go green! Mission number 5. Understanding word choice. The author constantly uses negative adjectives and verbs, such as
I listened, huddled in the darkness, tormented, mistrustful.
And the second quote is,
Pity, I moaned. Oh, pity, pity, I wept. Strong monster with teeth like a shark's. And I slammed the earth with such force that the seam split open 12 feet long. I roared, beep, beep, beep. Words I picked up from men in their rages. I wasn't even sure what they meant, though I had an idea. Defiance, rejection of the gods that, for my part, I had known all along to be lifeless sticks.
Now, writers do not use profanity unless it is for a very good reason. In Grendel, the author makes Grendel scream such horrendous words to emphasize hypocrisy once again. Grendel learned all his swear words by merely listening to humans, who are the good ones. Isn't it ironic that the ones who claim to be good are also the ones who taught profanity? In addition to profanity, he frequently employs forceful and strong verbs and adjectives. Huddled in the darkness, tormented, mistrustful. That send a negative vibe and creates a morbid tone overall.
She's right. Oh, that makes sense.
One? Only one. Wow.
This is the final mission.
Yes!
Finally. Mission number 6. Comprehending the power of persuasion. At one point in the chapter, Grendel is partially convinced that he is the bad one and the people are good through the Shaper's performances, even though he is fully aware of the stupidity of these false claims. This is representative of how subjects are prone to persuasion and how powerful it can be. For example,
Skippy, the solution to all of your problems, coming new to your local stores in Extra Crunchy. So go and get one for yourself right now. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you have to get one right now because Skippy is an excellent source of vitamin E
and fat. The Shaper can be interpreted to be a politician or advertisement since they all make claims that are not entirely true. This displays how persuasion, whether through speech, music, or art, can be extremely influential, especially in a negative manner. Thank you.
Congratulations. You are now officially a part of RGGIC.
Writer's Genius Grendel Interpreting Crew.
Thank you for joining us today.
See you on our next mission.